I don't like that Sunso doesn't have his Tonfas. He uses gauntlets just like half the roster does, which is a shame because Dynasty Wars has always been known for everyone having a unique weapon, especially Sunso, who used to use Tonfas. I always loved his moveset back in the day, but they changed that after Dynasty Warrior 6. Alrighty, well, something happened. So apparently, Dynasty Wars Origins on PC, which is what I'm playing the game on, has issues with its saving mechanics. And I don't know if it's a cloud thing or not. I've been looking it up and it has to do with like the file location or something. But what ended up happening was I had about 3 hours of recorded gameplay footage at the start of Chapter 3, which was where I left off in my previous part. And not only did I end up losing all that because the game never just did not want to save, I also ended up losing that recording. So not only did I lose 3 hours of gameplay that I had to make my way back to where I am right now, I also lost 3 hours worth of gameplay footage. And there was some really good battles. As you can see on the top left, it's telling me choose the force you wish to aid. You can see Cao Cao's forces are grayed out. That's because in between that 3 hour time period, a lot has happened. As you can see, Liu Bei, and now what you see is Sun Tzu's forces. You can see some of the little markers there are filled in as Cao Cao's are grayed out. So there was a battle that took place between Liu Bei, Tao Qian, and Cao Cao. Cao Cao wanted to invade, and Liu Bei decided to help these guys out. So I ended up choosing Liu Bei. So now I can no longer affiliate with Cao Cao or any of the associated generals. I can still complete their training tasks and such, but I don't think I can interact with their officers anymore either. As you can see, it now says Sun Tzu's forces and not Sun Jian. So historically speaking, there was a battle that took place. I just actually finished that battle. Sun Jian was assassinated. It's too bad I didn't have that recorded because that was a really fun battle, and kind of strange how they killed off Sun Jian this time around. Historically speaking, Sun Jian was assassinated. He was ambushed and killed by an arrow, and here he was crushed by a boulder. It's kind of a weird way to kill off a character when historically speaking he was I mean, there's historical records of how he actually died. So now it's Sun Tzu. Right now we're in a historically speaking, Sun Tzu is Sun Jian's oldest son. He is now the de facto ruler of the Sun clan. He is held up. He's serving Yuan Shu right now. So I can't interact with Sun Tzu at the moment. Right now it's between Liu Bei and Cao Cao. Up there you can see I am now at another crossroads where I got to choose between helping Liu Bei or helping the forces of Wu, and I am going to pick Wu this time around. I know that Liu Bei has always been one of the better characters. I mean, he'd be the obvious choice for you to side with. I am going to side with Sun Tzu because right now he's just a vassal of Yuan Shu. So this here is the battle of Xiao Pei. As you can see, unlock some more characters. This here is Zhao Yun. Zhao Yun is the poster boy for Dynasty Warriors. Yeah, Zhao Yun has been the poster boy for Dynasty Warriors for, I think, since Dynasty Warriors 6, I believe. He was featured in the splash art for Dynasty Warriors 5, but then he was the featured character, or he was the featured poster boy in Dynasty Warriors 6, Dynasty Warriors 7, Dynasty Warriors 8, Dynasty Warriors 9. Not as many Dynasty Warriors, but yeah, he's essentially known as the poster boy. So here is the thing. So if I choose Cao Cao or Liu Bei, I will not be able to affiliate myself with Sun Tzu's forces. And I had letters saying, hey, can you join up with me and help Liu Bei and all that. So I'm not sure. Yeah, here it'll tell you right here. So this is the same thing that happened with when I chose Liu Bei over Cao Cao. And here it says we'll become enemies with Liu Bei's forces, and with Sun Tzu's forces we'll become allies. This will essentially mean that I'll be allied with Wu, essentially. And I do want to go with Wu. I've always kind of been more of a Wu person myself. So, yep. We are now allies with, or we are now enemies with Liu Bei.
Why, hello. What brings you here? Why, thank you. It's a weight off my mind knowing that you've come to our rescue.
I don't like to complain, but it's been lonely, stuck out here on our own. We're expecting our brother back fairly soon. I'm sure he'll be pleased to see you.
Heavens forgive me, but dealing with Yuan Shu is almost intolerable.
Well, well. You're back.
That I am. Oh, I wasn't expecting to see you here. It's been a while. Thank you for coming. I suppose it was Huang Gai that convinced you? Either way, it's good that you're here. We could do with your help in the next battle.
Brother, do you have new orders from Yuan Shu?
Yes. He wants us to attack Shu next, beginning with Liu Bei and Xiao Pei.
But we have no reason to make war with Shu. That said, I suppose you couldn't refuse.
I'm afraid not. I said we'd do it. But I secured a promise in return.
A promise?
If we win this battle for him, he says he'll make sure Huang Gai and Zhou Yu, along with everyone else who fought alongside Father, are brought back to us.
Everyone? Really?
Yes. He gave his word. I know none of us want to do this, and I'm sorry. But this time, we'll be fighting for ourselves.
And then one thing I just want to quickly show. So I unlocked these weapons during the Battle of Hulao Gate, these twin pikes. This is a grade 4 weapon now, so they're pretty strong. It is actually my strongest weapon at the moment. As you can see, I do have grade 4 chakrams, but I'm having some issues trying to get used to these weapons. I don't know how I picked it up quickly in the demo, but in the full release, I'm having some trouble trying to get used to these weapons. And as you can see, this is the current weapon I have equipped. Actually, no, I have this one equipped. I didn't know I unlocked this one. This is a grade 4 plus 15. So let's use that one. So these, and I'll quit, and you'll see throughout the battle just why these are such a good weapon to use. They're also a pretty good duelist weapon. I also did unlock the Serpent Spear. This is actually really good for tanking, and the more damage you absorb, the more damage you'll do. For now, though, I will bring in this weapon, and I'll use this during regular skirmish battles just to get used to the weapon, because when I tried to use Zhang Fei, I couldn't use his moveset properly. It looks like they want us to take care of Liu Bei and Zhang Fei, or Guan Yu and Zhang Fei. So this is why these weapons are so good. You can see here, I can keep attacking repeatedly. So I just do this. I can just continually do this for a certain amount of time.
Is this all Yuan Shu can muster? Keep forcing them back.
So it's actually a pretty fun weapon to use. These were always my favorite weapons to use in Dynasty Warriors 6. I think they were in 6, 7, and Dynasty Warriors 8, and obviously Dynasty Warriors 8 Empires. So here's another variation of this continuous attack. These are some really strong weapons.
This territory, the enemy officer has been defeated. Let's go.
Okay, took the central base. Now I gotta go back down south towards E. Take out Zhang Fei and Guan Yu. Dialogue between them will change now that we're enemies.
The enemy's coming in hard. Perhaps I should call back Sun Tzu's forces and have them attack. Now what's your return? Got this. I can't help, these orders are all over the place.
So there's Guan Yu.
So, this is how it's going to be then. We've no need for words anymore. Ready your weapon.
It kind of sucks. I probably should have chosen Liu Bei, because considering that we had more interactions with Liu Bei's forces, especially Guan Yu and Zhang Fei, than anyone from Wu. But that's why this game has some replayability. You'll be able to replay it 3 times and be able to choose Cao Cao and Liu Bei, or Cao Cao and Liu Bei in next playthroughs. Which does alter the story somehow, and I don't know how, but I will be replaying this game. Plus the okay, that's Musu, True Musu Rage or something like that. Gotta avoid him when he's in that state. Because he's gonna get ready for a True Musu attack here soon.
Where did I go wrong? Things don't look too good. Where did I go wrong?
Ooh, that was
Things don't
strong.
look too good.
My apologies. Gotta be quicker. But I must fall back. Gotta be quicker. Time to act.
Okay, Guan Yu's gone.
Let's end this.
No. The retreat would be the best option right now.
How irritating.
Oh, he doesn't drop his weapon. I was hoping he'd drop his weapon. Yeah, you'll be able to replay this game. It does have replayability, even though it's a single-player game. But again, it's that way you can experience the story from all three perspectives: Cao Cao's perspective, Liu Bei's perspective, and obviously Sun Ce's perspective. Here's another version of this attack that's really good. This is the dash. So this also is really good for crowd control.
The real fight starts now.
Alright, I gotta go back and help G. Okay, here's Zhang Fei.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
You're here too? These guys are strong, and they really like to fight. With all my might. Oh, I gotta fight you, huh? Well, a fight's a fight. You better not hold back.
Man, they hit hard.
I sure as hell won't.
Gotta reiterate, this is hero difficulty. Take this guy out.
Su Jin's daughter? You're going to the front line yourself?
The enemy officer
Military
has
family
been
to
defeated.
impress. Looking rough.
I fight together with our men to honor my family. And I lead the vanguard so that I may inspire courage in all who see me.
That ain't gonna help much here. An opening. After all, even you can see that this fight is worth it.
That might very well be true. Yet,
It's not like me to get involved in others' affairs. Guess I'll leave it at that.
I gotta interrupt that attack. That is rage state.
I'll take you all out.
too slow.
Yeah, now that we're fighting the actual generals, we have to deal with being able to, with the fact that they can also use the rage state,
not over yet.
which ends with a true Musu attack. That has a incredibly large range.
My apologies. I see you. But I must fall back. What is this? Next time I see you, you're finished.
I don't like that Sun Ce doesn't have his Tonfas. He uses gauntlets just like half the roster does, which is a shame because Dynasty Wars has always been known for everyone having a unique weapon, especially Sun Ce, who used to use Tonfas. I always loved his moveset back in the day, but they changed that after Dynasty Warrior 6.
The enemy's camp ought to be short-handed now.
Gotta be quicker than that. Looking rough. Because now the enemy's sending in reinforcements. Damn it. This isn't good. We can't abandon them. Joining the fray too. Time to advance. Turning things around. Gotta be quicker than that. Don't let up.
Yeah, these weapons are really good for taking out Fortitude.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
I won't forget this. Suance's forces doing? Send them in as backup!
They just expect us to ignore the units attacking our camp? I've been waiting for this.
Let's do our own Musu Rage.
Believe this. The enemy officer has been defeated. Time to act. An opening! With all my might!
Let's just end it with a true Musu attack.
Amazing! You are a swift and deadly warrior.
An opening! The enemy officer has been defeated.
This is tough, but they won't take me down that easily.
Now!
See you.
This territory is out. The enemy officer has been defeated. An opening!
Yeah, Sun Tzu is just kind of sporadically being thrown all over the map. But we do have to protect him. If he's defeated, the battle's over. Switch to Shang Jiang.
Believe this.
I have defeated the enemy officer. Gotta focus for this one.
Did I think this thing?
I have defeated the enemy officer.
I've got to clear out this base.
Taking this area. I have defeated the enemy officer.
Now that our camp is safe. Can't believe this.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Take this.
Amazing. You are a swift
The
and
enemy
deadly
officer
warrior.
has been defeated. Now,
Yeah, let's see what Liu Bei has to say about us joining Wu.
so you fight for your own shoe? Gotta be quicker. We'll soon crown this. I myself shoulder the hopes of the people of Shu. Sacred protection. Unfortunately, I cannot stand aside here.
Yeah, Liu Bei sounded very stern right there.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
What are you waiting for? Let's get this fight started!
The enemy officer has been defeated. Gotta be quicker than that.
This is why I hate fighting these chakram users, because the fact that it has that boomerang thing where they'll come back to the officer after a certain time. So a lot of times you'll get hit from behind.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Situation.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Ooh, let's duel Zhang Fei.
Got this. Gotta be quicker than this. Now. An opening. Under that. Oh, I see you.
Looking rough.
Alright, Zhang Fei's gone.
The enemy officer has been defeated. This'll do. I've proved I'm a true warrior. This isn't good. Can't lose here. Not now.
Hey! You're here too? These guys are strong, and they really like to fight.
I'm moving back. Sorry, I couldn't be of more assistance.
Oh, not too bad of a battle. Pretty good, actually.
Pressed to my limits. My only choice is to fall back. We just about made it through that in one piece. And now our agreement with Yuan Shu has been fulfilled. We should be able to get all our troops back.
Alright, let's see how the story changes now that we can no longer affiliate with Cao Si or Liu Bei.
Brother, we're ready to move out.
Let's hurry back to Shouchun. You need to give Yuan Shu news of our victory.
Yes, you're right. Xuan, Shanxiang, forgive me. You've been forced to fight in this campaign at my behest.
Brother,
No, brother. It's all right. You shouldn't blame yourself. We are a family, and we're in this together. Besides, we always go into battle with firm resolve.
right. Our minds are made up. We must reunite with our comrades, no matter who we have to fight.
Thanks, you two. It saddens me that we've all been split up. But having the two of you with me gives me courage. I'm sorry, but can you go on ahead? I'll come along soon, I promise. Be prepared to ally with beasts and overcome all obstacles. Father, I'm doing the right thing, aren't I?
You did well, Sun Tzu. My invasion of Shu can now proceed just as I had planned.
I've done as you asked. Now will you allow Father's vassals to return to us?
No. Your work is far from finished. Your next destination is Lujiang. You ought to prepare your men for battle immediately.
Lujiang? But why?
The governor of Lujiang, Lu Kang, cannot be trusted. It's best to get rid of him before he stirs up trouble.
But he hasn't done anything yet, has he? I can't kill someone just because you don't trust them. And besides, my men are still exhausted from the last battle. What exactly do you think we are?
It's hard to say. Useful tools, no, fruit, to be squeezed for their sweet juices.
I assume you jest, but it seems you have no intention of listening to anything I have to say.
You don't seem to understand, do you? As your patron, I wish only to lead you down the right path. But if you are unhappy with the situation, I suppose I can reconsider my plans for you. The Yuan are a generous family, after all.
What do you mean?
If you win this battle, Sun Tzu, I may be able to make you governor of Lujiang. And with such an esteemed position, you could reunite with your officers and restore your clan to its former glory.
You wouldn't be lying to us again, would you?
I, Yuan Shu, am not known to lie. When you return victorious, your service will be rewarded accordingly.
Arrogant bastard.
Lord Sun Tzu, pardon the interruption. I have a message for you.
Oh, thanks. I've been expecting it.
And now, as you can see, the only faction we can affiliate with now is Sun Tzu's forces. Liu Bei and Cao Cao are now considered enemies. I don't believe I can visit them now. Yeah, it doesn't look like I can. I believe I can still talk to Hong Tong, Zhuge Liang, Yue Jin. I mean, this guy's a Cao Cao officer. I never spoke to him before affiliating myself with the other forces. So we'll skip some parts ahead and see what happens.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
I challenge you to battle. Prepare yourself.
Now,
There we go.
the enemy officer has been defeated. This territory is ours. An opening. Let's go.
We may not be able to make it through this.
Concentrate our forces.
Got this. Let's get serious. Hanzoka. I see you. An opening. The enemy officer has been defeated, no matter how you slice it. Looking rough.
This appears to be as far as we go. matter how you slice it.
You see it all. With all my might.
Trust in each other.
Contested.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
This is as far as we go. I'm afraid I must retreat.
Got this.
This appears to be as far as we go.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
This appears to be as far as we go.
Now, I'm making my way up!
Looking rough.
An opening! Hanzo-Jack! You see it all. The enemy officer
Such great
has been
strength.
defeated.
Back for now.
Nice going! Keep it up!
So this is as far as we go. I'm afraid I must retreat.
Now!
This is as far as we go. I'm afraid I must retreat.
Gotta be quicker than that. An opening.
Go on.
The enemy officer has been defeated. I've been waiting for this. Now.
Looking rough.
Contested.
The enemy officer has been defeated. The enemy officer has been defeated. An opening!
Looking rough.
An opening!
Looking rough.
See you. The enemy officer has been defeated. The enemy officer has been defeated.
We're fighting a losing battle. I'm getting out of here.
A little rash to be charging in alone for the sake of valor. Die!
You're a true warrior of the Three Kingdoms.
Let's get serious. Got you! Take this! Time to act. Hanzo-Jack!
I can't.
The enemy officer has been defeated. An opening!
You're glistening with valor. I shall treasure the spectacle.
With all my might.
Whoa, looking rough. Tables turn.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Can't believe this.
The enemy officer has been defeated. The enemy officer has been defeated. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Time to advance!
Here's the resistance is futile.
Now,
An opening! I challenge you to battle. Prepare yourself. Come at me!
Sacred Grip protects. Now. Got this.
What are you waiting for? Let's get this fight started!
Take this! Take this!
This'll do.
Situation.
The enemy officer has been defeated. With all my might.
Is this the end? Thank you for coming. I can keep on fighting now.
Take this!
Time to act.
Believe this.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
All right! That was an easy win!